Now I invite a keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Ruben, Director of Foreign Language Center at Universidad Peruana at the Les Americas University in Lima, District Peru, Chairman and CEO of Speaker Up Assertive Leadership Peru, to please take the motion and introduce a delegate with the topic Entrepreneurship Mindset for Personal Development. Over to you, sir.
Hello, everyone. This is a very interesting topic we are discussing. Greetings from Lima, Peru in South America. Wow, it's very interesting. The thing that we need to have in mind, let me share my screen so you can appreciate things that I carefully prepared for today. The first thing is very interesting what we have entrepreneurship in personal development. Wow, look at that. So what we have to keep in mind is an entrepreneurial mindset. Wow, what a huge word, mindset. So what we need to have in mind is what we mean by this. And we can say that the entrepreneurial mindset is a specific set of beliefs, knowledge, and thought processes that drives entrepreneurial behavior. Those with an entrepreneurial mindset tend to have a humanistic outlook, being other-focused and understanding that one creates value by looking to solve problems for others. Wow, this is very powerful. Looking to solve problems for others. So this is part of community. This is part of living together to be part of a society. So isn't that interesting? Very good. I can see your faces for the ones who have their cameras on, but I don't see the reactions. You can have your cameras off, but you also have a panel of reactions. You have a thumb up, you have a heart, and you have whatever you want. So you can participate with me because it is part of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is to globalize the participation in having an entrepreneurial mindset, is to be independent also, right? Very good. So if we continue talking about this, we can also have this entrepreneurial mindset. Look at that. Look at the brain and look at the rocket. So the brain in the rocket, the brain is marvelous. And it can fly. Your brain, you can fly with your ideas, with your thoughts. So this is what it is all about in entrepreneurial mindset. And we need to cultivate what? So we need to, in the entrepreneurial mindset, we have 5 characteristics to cultivate. What do we need to cultivate? I'm going to show you the 5 characteristics, and you tell me right through your reactions if you really agree with this or not. If you agree with this, you can have a thumb up in your reactions. If not, it's okay. Not a problem, because this is part of this discussion in this. So I can tell you that we need to cultivate a positive mental aptitude. Why is a positive attitude important for entrepreneurs? Why? Why do you think? Because entrepreneurship means also to face difficult things, difficult situations, and you need to be positive, because if you are not, you are going to be surrounded in worriness, to be surrounded in sadness, and you are going to be stressed out, which is not possible for entrepreneurship. So then what we need is a creative mindset. Creative, we all brains, our brains are already creative. So we need to set it free to have a very nice creative activities. So persuasive communication ability also is important that we need to cultivate intrinsic motivation and drive and tenacity and an ability to learn from failure. So what do you think? I really enjoy this. Tenacity and ability to learn from failure. Huh? Is that correct? Very interesting, powerful words that we all have in mind. Also, the entrepreneurship mindset with these aspects that we need to cultivate helped us to be in a very good position through this lockdown. The lockdown that we have just experienced and we continue to experience due to COVID-19, isn't it? So what we also need is in the entrepreneurial mindset, we need to have this entrepreneurial leadership. Wow, just talking about leadership, we need to anticipate, think strategically, initiate change. What we need, we also need opportunity recognition, the capacity to imagine dramatically new ideas and ways. We also need continued of entrepreneurial activity, people-centric strategy-focused systems, and entrepreneurial culture, future-based orientation that empowers people. So we also have in here 3 essential mindsets an entrepreneurial need, an entrepreneur needs to success. Do you want to know what the 3 essential mindsets an entrepreneur needs to succeed? So which are they? Let me share with you the first. This is the right direction mindset. This is the right direction mindset. The right direction mindset is necessary when decisions have to be made with time constraints. The no doesn't mean no, it just means not now mindset. You see, not now. The I was wrong mindset. The I was wrong mindset, yes. So it's the capacity for you to see that the things that you are doing are not proper in this situation. So you need to say, okay, I was wrong, or I am wrong now, but I can be better. So this is something that we need to face all the time. And we also have 12 business goals every entrepreneur wants to achieve. So we need to show, we need to teach which they are. The first one is sketching an apt business plan. Wow, because entrepreneurship deals with business or not. Sure. And hiring and retaining a skilled workforce. This is important, the workforce. Financial stability. This is what we need to learn. If we learn this from very early education, it's going to be great because you are not going to face debts while you are an adult. Because lacking this kind of instruction, people like to be from debt to debt, which is not good. And aligning marketing and sales. Something else that we need is generating greater ROI. It means the incomes, online positioning, growth, and growth. Always, this is important to get better in growth, our enterprises. Becoming more efficient in all sectors. More efficient in all sectors. Nothing is enough. We are always getting better. I think we continue with the 12 characteristics of successful entrepreneurs is they take what they do seriously. The entrepreneurs take what they do seriously. What else do we have? They make it all about the customer. Yes, because they deal with the interpersonal skills. They're not afraid of risks. No, just to be risky is good. We need to take the risk in most of the times. They aren't scared. Entrepreneurs aren't scared of the road less traveled. It means that we need to explore. And they harness technology. It means that they adopt technology whenever it is necessary. They invest in themselves. They are constantly learning. Wow, lifelong learning. I consider myself a lifelong learning because every time I'm learning today a lot from our dear presenter, Rana. Well, I have learned a lot today as well. They make the big decisions carefully. Interesting point of view. We need the ability to think outside the box. What is the ability to think outside the box? And improvise when necessary. Improvise when necessary is an essential element of the entrepreneurial mindset. Entrepreneurs can see how something is done and imagine how it can be done better. An entrepreneur is an individual who creates a new business. Look at that definition. Look at that meaning of an entrepreneur, who is an individual who creates a new business, bearing most of the risks and enjoying most of the rewards. The process of setting up a business is known as entrepreneurship. The entrepreneur is commonly seen as an innovator, a source of new ideas, goods, services, and business or procedures. Then, let me tell you about the 6 skills all entrepreneurs need. And we have the basic finance skills. Finance skills such as budgeting and financial statement analysis are necessary for running a business. Don't you think so? Networking, sure. I said at the beginning that we are part of a community. We live in a society. So your network is one of your greatest assets. Speaking confidently. Yes, you need to speak confidently. You need to know what you are offering. Your enterprise is about a service, is about something tangible, is selling things. So you need to be confident about what you deal with. Accepting and acting on feedback. Sure, we need to accept why you get worried when you receive feedback. Actually, we need to have the idea of the feedback very clear. Feedback against critic. Feedback is always positive. That people have to highlight the things that you have done very well. I have to give you suggestions of how you can improve, but not telling you, I didn't like what you did. Don't telling you that was wrong. That is critic, and that is negative. That's not possible. So we need to get feedback and to give feedback as entrepreneurs. This is something that we need to teach since the very early education. Recognizing patterns also, it's important. Then let me continue with the 7 effective ways to build entrepreneurial skills. 7 effective ways. You have to attend events like we are today. We are in a great event and we are all attending this event. So congratulations, you are using one of these 7 ways. 7 ways to build entrepreneurial skills. Learn from the experts. Yes, I am considering myself an expert in this because I am involved in this. I'm learning from you because all of you are experts in what you do. Great, we are learning together. We are applying these ways. And don't give up. Wow, yes, continue. Why are you going to give up? Because you're alive. Since you're alive, you need to continue. You need to continue going with the path of success. Sure, you are going to find obstacles, but you need to surpass them. Volunteer to lead. Yes, always volunteering is a great, but to lead, to show people you are there for them. Learn from a mentor. Yeah, we need to learn, always learning. Keep learning. Enhance communication skills. That is what we need to enhance. It means to promote communication skills. It's very important to have communication skills, and we need mentoring for this. And creativity, which leads to success by creating new ideas for competitive advantage. The whole process of entrepreneurship is rooted in creation and exploration of new ideas. When an entrepreneur is able to generate a new idea that is feasible as well as efficient, it gives him an edge over the competition. This is important, competitive advantage. This is great. In entrepreneurial behavior, wow, sounds very nice, which is that entrepreneurial behavior underlies the inclination to undertake invention and innovation. Invention and innovation, huge words, including the creation of something new, as well as the distribution and adoption to the new throughout society. It is the behavior most likely exhibited by entrepreneurship. So, what are the 5 SMART goals? What are they? The SMART acronym outlines a strategy for reaching any objectives. SMART goals are, remember this, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and anchored within a time frame. Good. So again, and please repeat with me. Repeat with me, please, because this is very important. Don't you want to be smart? So applied. This is SMART. S stands for specific. M stands for measurable. A stands for achievable. R stands for realistic, and T stands for time frame. Wow, this is really, really great. Apply. This is gonna be great, and you have to spread this idea. You have to spread this SMART technique for everyone to build this entrepreneurship mindset, because it's going to help people for the personal growth. This is all related since we are human beings. The entrepreneurial mindset, this is all about, we have to learn that through all the things that we have seen, we have previously seen, that I have previously shown to you, is that one of the things is to become financial independent. You don't have to depend on the government for a good financial care. No, you build your own financial betterment, and that is important, but you need a culture. You need financial culture and financial intelligence. We are talking about emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence, but who talks about financial intelligence? You can become a millionaire if you have financial intelligence. Have you read the biography of the millionaire people? Yes, read them. I invite you to read them. There is a nice book is that about rich people that was written a long time ago. Yes, it's the rich growth, no? Rich, grow rich. Yes, grow rich. But yes, and there is a very interesting, Napoleon Hill is the author. Have you heard about Napoleon Hill? Okay, I invite you to search for that name, Napoleon Hill, and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. That's the book. Yeah, interesting book. I really recommend that. So what we all need is own schedules. We as independent, through this entrepreneurial mindset, we have own schedules. We have financial freedom. We find the right idea and we own a lifestyle. We own a lifestyle, the lifestyle that you really deserve. You really deserve. And you need to be happy, to be always positive all the time. That's the way it is. Then, if we attach this through the personal development, we are going to have good health from the emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, and social. This is all about the entrepreneurial mindset related to the personal development. We are leaders in this. We can become better people through entrepreneurial mindset as well. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an energetic session. We really enjoyed it and we have learned a lot as I was just going through the chat box and the comments which were from our educators. They all really enjoyed and they all are saying that the informative session was there. Thank you so much, sir. Now I request the educators if they are having any query or any question, they can raise their hand or they can pop it in the chat box. Mr. Sonatan, he has raised his hand.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you, sir. Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
Why is a creative mindset important for entrepreneurs?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Why is a creative mindset important for entrepreneurs?
Yes, it's a good question. And it's very easy to be answered because the mindset for the entrepreneurial mindset and in relation to a person who calls himself entrepreneur is very attached. We have a strong relation with that because that is what is going to give you the power to be called entrepreneur. Entrepreneurial mindset. The mindset is something that is here. Imagine that you have the chip on your cell phone. Have you got a cell phone? It has a chip. So the mindset is the chip that we have in our mind in entrepreneurial way. It's analyzing all the aspects that I have explained before or I have mentioned before to deal with this. So being an entrepreneur is having all the characteristics that I have shown you. So this is part of it. Entrepreneurial mindset and an entrepreneur, the entrepreneur is the person who deals with this.
Okay,
I don't know if I have answered your question.
Yes. Can I ask another question, sir?
Of course, all the questions that you want, but if the time allows that.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Why is a positive attitude important for entrepreneurs?
Oh, very interesting question. Because if you don't have a positive aptitude, you have a negative one. The opposite of positive is negative. And a negative attitude can lead you to depression. And depression is not good because imagine you are depressed, you don't go forward. Through depression, you go backward. And we need always to go forward in business, in enterprises, entrepreneurship. Go forward.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you for the question, Sonata. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering the query. Really, it was a wonderful session. We all learned a lot from you. Thank you so much, sir.